Hello, welcome back. So it's been roughly almost about 4 or 5 years at this point since I've done a YouTube video, and I guess I finally started to get back into the groove of things. So why not a better way to start it than go ahead and just start a little Let's Play for the Minecraft ReIndev. It's a mod for beta 1.7.3 that kind of takes the direction of the original in development builds for Minecraft and kind of puts its own spin on it. It's something that I've been interested in trying in for a while, and I thought just to give myself a little bit of motivation to actually care about this world, I thought why not go ahead and make a series out of it. So, to name the world, let's just call it the Let's Play world. There we go. Alright. And then, let me see, is there anything else in here? Generate structures, leave that on. World type normal. Then, let's go ahead and come in. So, alright, so let's see if I can find some here. My frame rate's not really doing that great, but I can work with it. So, for those of you who may be wondering why I've been gone for so long, it just came down to that I got disinterested in making a YouTube channel for a while, but as of late, I've been kind of contemplating whether to get back into making YouTube videos or not, and well, clearly since I'm sitting here making a video, it's evidently clear that I want to. So, for any of you who are still around, which I don't think there will be any, you can notice that, my voice has deepened a lot since, my last video was posted in, like, 2019, so that's, like, almost 4 years at this point. But, yeah, I'm just kind of hoping just to make this channel a lot more chill, because I look back through a lot of my videos and I realize I wasn't very relaxed. I was trying to be something I really wasn't, and I just hope to keep a lot more chill of a perspective on things. I've kind of lost interest in COD and Battlefield and that since I just don't really like competitive games that much anymore since, I sort of went through that whole phase. I would sit there and look at, like, weapon stats and whatnot, and it's just something that just doesn't interest me anymore. So what I'll probably do is just go ahead and kind of do commentary videos like this where I won't even bother to edit them in any way and just get my thoughts on various topics. And I'm going to be doing Minecraft since that's what's really interests me right now, but if there's another game that, like, interests me, like, Payday 2 is kind of catching my interest since a lot of my friends have been playing that, so I'll probably might do a couple of videos on that as well. But it's kind of just what I feel like. And I do actually have a couple of projects lined up for what I'm going to do, and probably what my first one is going to be is, trying to think of it. Oh, the first project I'll be doing is in Resident Evil 4, the original. I know the remake came out, and you might be asking, well, why aren't you focused on the remake? Well, I honestly prefer the original a little bit, but anyways, that's besides the point. But an interesting thing I found a while back is I saw this video. I can't remember what the name is. I might link in the description for you guys to go check it out. But essentially, it covers how, like, how people perceive Resident Evil 4 has changed drastically over the years as, like, minor changes have been made to, like, the various ports that have been done. And one of the things that is very interesting about it is that when you look at the original GameCube version, it's actually a whole lot harder in a lot of ways, which is very weird, because at least from my understanding, I always thought that, there'd be no reason to play the GameCube version, because it's just, it's an older version. You'd always just play your PC version if you're on PC, because you get the, new HD texture pack. If you're on a modern console, you just play on a modern console. But what I've actually been finding, what that video mentioned, is that, like, the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4 was actually a little bit harder and had a couple changes to it. And I was kind of a little bit curious about this, so what I went ahead and did is I took the time to go ahead and try emulating the game on Dolphin, and I went ahead and did, like, a playthrough of it. And what I found is that, at least what it seems like to me, it seems like the knife does, like, half the damage of, like, all the modern versions. And, if I remember correctly, according to a forum post, this is actually the case, you actually get less item drops, and the enemies are shown to be a little bit more aggressive. So I want to go ahead and personally put this to the test by trying to do a little series where I go ahead and sort of, where I'll sort of release videos where I'll be playing, like, each of the sub-chapters for the games, and I'll compare them side by side for each version and look at the differences in, like, item placement and just general difficulty and whatnot to note it. And I know it's not exactly a perfect perfect methodology or way to test it, but I do think it would be interesting, and I hope that it might inspire some people to actually go ahead and do some further testing. So that's what I'm currently hoping to do, but I expect that to be a very long project that won't exactly be easy to do. And it seems very daunting, especially with me going through school and everything. That might be very hard to do, but I think I can make it work. So, what I'm noticing about this mod is that, you know, the textures look a whole lot different. It seems a lot more bright, which is kind of the whole point, and that, like, there's not really that much in the way of trees. You just have these little stumps. So, what I think my first goal is going to be is try and getting some tools, and I just have to find a place. Just dig right here, and I might just build one on this beach side. Oh. Oh boy. Let's hope the game doesn't crash. That would be unfortunate. Alright. Well, also, I know I mentioned it before, but another project I had in mind was, maybe potentially if, you know, my financial situation changes, that I would definitely like to delve into PC hardware a little bit more, and trying to explore, like, various, like, weird configurations in that, and trying to, like, tune stuff and see, you know, what you can get out of, you know, even the most, like, oldest of hardware, because what I've been finding out recently is that, like, when you know, we have this focus in the PC gaming space about, like, all this hardware, how you need this or need that, you need the 4090 or the latest and greatest, but in reality, a lot of the older stuff that people used to use and be fine with actually still works to this day. Like, I know for me personally recently that, like, I recently upgraded my processor, and the reason why I did that is because I wanted more emulation performance and better performance in games. I had an old i7. Well, if I would have taken the time to actually tune it, what I've found, at least from looking through videos and whatnot, is that in actuality, I actually would have probably gotten the same amount of performance I did for my new processor, and all I really needed to do is get a new set of motherboard and RAM, which would have been a whole lot cheaper than buying a whole, a whole new system. And I would like to just explore that a little more and just see, like, what you can actually get out of spending a very little amount of money, because it's kind of surprising what you can get. Like, for example, I remember seeing a listing on a post on eBay, and you can get like an old like i7 3770K, which is basically equivalent to my CPU that I had before, with a motherboard for only like $100. And if you take the time to tune it and you get good RAM, which is again fairly cheap, I think I found a pretty good kit of DDR3 RAM for like $40. And what's surprising, if you take the time to do that, it's comparable in a lot of ways to a modern CPU. Now, of course, if you want to do more multi-threading workloads, or if you want to do emulation, yeah, you're probably going to want something newer, and there are a lot of games that probably want more than 4 cores, 8 threads, but, you know, for $100 and you just need something, it is a valid option to go ahead and go with. And that's what I find particularly interesting. Now, did I miss that iron? No, I did not. Okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and try seeing if there... Oh, there's some coal. Not a lot of iron. Man, I'm surprised by the amount of resource that we already got. Like, we already mined through here, and we already found a cave, some iron. Heck, depending on how far we get, we might actually be able to... Excuse me, we might be able to go ahead and actually get some iron gear going. Let me go ahead and mine this for a second. Yeah, that should be good, because I don't want to mine in the dark. I don't know about you guys, but it's not very fun mining in the dark, so let me go ahead and get out, get my workbench up, and then what we should do, I want to see if they have any sheep. Or not sheep, wool, so we can go ahead and make a bed if they have some in this mod, which I'm not too sure if they do. Usually, with a lot of these older, like, older mods that try to sort of take Minecraft in a different direction, they usually don't have beds or some special gimmick to it, since most of the time, you know, a lot of older Minecraft players find that, like, beds was a major departure for the game. Oh, so you do actually get wool, so, you know, it might actually work. Let's see, is there another sheep? And I guess another thing I'd like to mention is that I really do like a lot of these mods that take Minecraft in a different direction, because I find that in a lot of ways, like, although older Minecraft is buggy in a lot of ways, and as you can see here, nowhere near as performant. But what I feel is nice about it is I feel like the older versions of Minecraft had a lot more of an openness and sandbox feel. But I feel like if you just played them alone, there wouldn't really be that much to keep you going. But I feel like with these mods, they sort of add some life into it while still making the game feel vanilla, and I think that's particularly interesting, and it actually gives a new experience. And it looks like we can have a bed, so go ahead and place that down, and what I'm probably going to do next is explore this cave, and then once we go ahead and get everything, I'm probably going to build up a house. So let me go ahead and do that. I just wonder how far this goes. I don't think it goes that much farther. Yeah, it doesn't go much farther. Actually, just thought for a second. What if we just went ahead and made a house out of this? I've done this before in like an older world, on like when I had a Switch before, but I don't really think I managed to keep it, which is unfortunate, because that would have been really interesting to see, because that was actually a pretty cool house, but, well, I can go and sit here and talk about all day how cool it is, but, you know, I have no proof of it, so, you know, it's the internet, so, I mean, not much you can really do to verify it. Alrighty, unmine this for a second. You know, that's another interesting thing about this mod I noticed, is that you can literally just mine mossy cobblestone in the ground, or that might be a mob spawner. This might be part of a mob spawner. No, it's just mine it there in the ground. Still cool, though. Alright. Yeah, so what I'm probably going to do is probably throughout the duration... Excuse me. Throughout the duration of this series, what I'll probably end up doing is just trying to build this out and flesh it out, but for now, I'll probably just roll my bed down here and my crafting bench and just get a little, you know, humble abode going. Now, what is that? Huh. Odd. Wait, holy shit, that's cool. The trees will just give you golden apples. Alrighty, then let's go ahead and just place a bed down here, alongside a crafting bench. There we go. Then, let's see, can I use, no, I can't make a furnace out of that. I'm gonna need to mine a little bit more cobble. Actually, this will actually be a pretty good opportunity to flesh it out a little bit. So if I go ahead and just mine this section here, what I could probably do is just make like a door, kind of like starting from here to here, and then go all the way back there. And I can maybe make a little bit of a staircase, put some trapdoors there, but for now I'm just going to try closing it off a little bit. So I go ahead and get a furnace going. There we go. Alrighty. So if you go ahead and place that down, put that down right there. Some of my coal. Actually, I'll just put like 2 in there. And then make a chest. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Oh, I just realized that with the furnace, it makes like a little crackling sound, like it's a little fireplace, which I actually found really cool because it kind of just adds to the coziness feeling of, you know, sort of these versions in general. I feel like it just further adds to it. So if I just go ahead and put everything in here for a second. There we go. Probably just shove my tools in there, and then I'll put my resources at the bottom for building. I don't think I'm gonna use mossy cobblestone yet. Just save this. Lemon slices on me. There. And then I'm gonna go ahead and actually go out and try to mine some wood. And then hopefully get this all closed off and maybe get some stairs and whatnot. Actually, before I do that, I might want to go ahead and make myself a stone axe, because it would kind of suck trying to do it with wood, since the durability would probably run out and it would be very slow. Go ahead and just put that down there. There we go. Alrighty. Then we should be all set. guess while we're doing this, I guess one of the things I wanted to ask you guys is, like, if you have any suggestions in the comments of any topics you'd like me to start off by talking about, just, like, anything that comes to mind, if you have any questions for me that you'd like to answer, or things I'd like to discuss. Don't bring up any life topics, but, like, if there's a specific thing in gaming you want me to ask about, like, you know, how do you feel about the Resident Evil 4 remake, for example, you know, you could go ahead and ask why, you know, why for the original, which I might actually end up just making a whole video about that, but, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, just go ahead and put in the comments. I mean, I'm not going to judge, I'm not going to fight. I'm trying to figure out how much wood I should need, which hopefully, I think probably like half a stack should be enough, and then we're probably going to need a little bit more cobble. The one thing I kind of don't like about this version, just from playing it, is the fact that you have these little tree stumps instead of full trees, but I have a feeling once we explore a little bit more, we should be able to find some full-fledged trees. And I'm just realizing that these particle effects right here for the little leaves just end up completely annihilating your performance. Which kind of sucks, because then it just makes the game feel, yeah, see, it just feels extremely laggy. And then that, unfortunately, I'm probably going to need to fill in. Actually, we have roughly enough wood. All we need to do, really, is just mine some cobblestone. Oh yeah, we got plenty. So, I'll just go ahead and go mine that real quick. Excuse me. So, I guess not to destroy the, look of our house. We'll probably just mine off into a different area to go mine some cobble. Probably just create like a little tiny strip mine, nothing too crazy. Alrighty. Oh, looks like we just have a bunch of limestone. I just realized that. Probably should have went ahead and mined down stone. You know what? Could this actually work? I wonder. Yeah, this can work. Yeah, I can. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and go down here and then use some of those logs. Probably gonna want to make a door first. Alright, so if I go ahead and do that. There we go. Oh, that sucks. I guess in this mod, or maybe for the actual beta Minecraft version, since I mostly play Better Than Adventure, that's actually a world I played on, and they allow you to make multiples of like 2 doors whenever you craft them, but it seems like in this version you can only do 1, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make like a bunch of planks here, because I'm probably gonna use it to make stairs, probably a little bit some trapdoors. You know, try to make this, you know, little place look a little bit friendlier, hopefully. Fortunately, I'm not the best builder, but, you know, I can make something half decent. I mean, it's not like I'm building a dirt hut or anything. Alright. There we go. So I'll go ahead and do that. It's a little bit... Yeah, I might mine this out a little bit, because this is technically slightly uneven. So, there we go. Go ahead and just place this down. This is incredibly uneven, but we'll work with it. door down there. And there we go. Probably gonna need more limestone, though. And more logs. I did not realize how much this was gonna take, so let me actually put a torch up there. Here we go. Actually, just use the planks that I have. Instead of using all the logs. Alrighty. There we go. Let's place that. And put that down. Then there we go. And I might just... Actually, that was almost a building mistake, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that, so I might just stick with that. Go ahead, build up a little staired roof. And other mistake, that actually, well, that time it didn't look half bad, but because if I go ahead and just put it up like this, and I'm just probably gonna have to mine this out. And hold on, let me go ahead and mine this out. And since it's a little bit uneven, we'll probably just have to leave it like that. So, go ahead and put that down. Actually, no, I was almost going to say for a second that's going to look uneven, but no, that actually works out fairly well. Alrighty. And there we go. Now, since it's more clear, though, I am going to have to technically mine out one for this plank right here to give it a little bit of space, but it should do. And that. And mine that out for one. And we're golden. Alrighty, then all I have to do here is go ahead, pick a couple logs here. Which again, I know this isn't entirely even, but I guess over time we can go ahead and build it out and have it look a little bit better. And if I go ahead and do that... No. And go ahead and place a torch down. Excuse me. Then, regrettably, to extend this out a little bit. Actually, hold on. And then I can just go ahead, circle this around a little bit, and then make another overhang. Actually, just use some sand. The building blocked the scaffold all the way up there, so if I go ahead and do that... Oh wait, I forgot with this version you don't have corner stairs. Oh well. Ready. Yeah, we're probably gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab more logs. Yeah, because you can see right here, it's like hanging out over this overhang. Although... Hold on. Give me a sec. Maybe not. Could, if I wanted to. There we go. That should pass. On the inside, it's not gonna look... Well, the inside doesn't look too bad considering the whole natural look we have going on here. let me see if I can't block this in, so we don't have the wood jutting out. And there we go. I'll probably just make a little overhang with slabs for now. Alrighty. And there we go. And then if I go ahead and just set up a little overhang, that should do for now. I know it's not the best, but I'm hoping over the span of this series we'll be able to flesh it out just a little bit more to make it to where it doesn't look as atrocious. And I'm planning to probably just expand out to this whole thing, but just so we can have a little safe place of shelter. This should do for now. Go ahead and place a torch. Torch is there. And actually, I could just go ahead and smelt some cobblestone. Cover that area in, and then I'll contemplating whether to save that iron for tools or just to go ahead and use it for armor. I think I might just save it and try getting a whole set of gear going. I guess we'll wait for that to get through. And then once we're done with that, we're probably going to go try exploring a little bit, see if we can find any more trees that don't look like snubs. I think that's how they might be in this mod, but I do want to try exploring that a little bit more. So, go ahead and do that, and I think, yep, we should have enough to make another bed. Not the planks though, but it should be fairly easy to get. So, I'll go ahead and just save the torches with me. That away. Save the golden apple. Then, throw the gravel. Keep the dirt as a building block. And there we go. Alrighty. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say that would have sucked and we would have had to make another, make another crafting bench, but we can literally just walk straight down here and just go right back to the base. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is making, well, first of all, I'm going to make a bed, and then I'm going to make a boat, and I'm going to see what more is there. Curious, is there an F3 menu? Oh yeah, there is. There's an F3 menu with an X and Y. Alright, so we can find our way back. Probably just going to screenshot this so we know where it roughly is, so in case if we get lost, we can just easily sort of just find our way back, and then go ahead and craft a boat here. There we go. Ready, and probably make some more coal. Coal, I mean torches. Then there we go. And let's see if we can find anything. Ready. I just realized I forgot a shovel, which is gonna suck if we need to, like, dig anything. So, let me go ahead and grab that. Or wait, I think it broke, and I just didn't realize it. And it doesn't look like we have any sticks. Go grab wood again. And then, once we get the shovel, then we'll go out. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't forget something else. Ready? Here we go. Alrighty, and then we should be good to go. I even forgot. Whatever, I'll just mine some. I'm not going back there again. I just realized I just forgot a block. Then the other thing that does kind of unfortunately suck about a lot of these older versions is the boats. You know, that's the only really good thing about modern Minecraft is the fact that you don't have, you know, the boats aren't as buggy, they're a lot more smoother. I don't know if they fixed it in this mod, but I remember one of the big issues with the boats is that if you run into something, it'd just break, and then I don't even think you get it back by chance. But even disregarding that, like, boats just move extremely buggy and all finicky. And I think if there's a... Yep, that's a massive mountain right there. And look, I was wrong. They do actually have full-blown trees. I'm gonna actually try checking that out. It looks like they have mossy cobblestone off to the side. On the side of the mountains you can see there. I actually want to try venturing on top of those and see what I can get. And I think also with this mod, if I remember correctly, they also have like beehives. So we might have to go ahead and go check one of those out, but I think that might be like way past ahead of us. So I think the first area we're going to stop off is over there because there's a cobweb there, and I'm kind of curious to see if that means there's anything there. Looks like we have some iron, which we might want to go ahead and grab. Ooh, that was scary. I just almost thought the game crashed for a second. That would mean I would have to restart the recording, or I had to cut back and edit it, sorry, and that just would have been extremely annoying. And then, that cobweb lead anywhere? Oh, we got a piece of string. No, it doesn't look like it. Although I am already thinking, though, this could be a nice place to build, like, a little dock. Since kind of how you have this, like, I guess, cove right here. This little area, you could go ahead and set up, like, put some wood planks here. You know, maybe have, like, a little, like, trading shop or something. You know, that's one of the things I've learned with Minecraft, is that instead of just trying to focus on completing everything as soon... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't die. That was way too close. That was way too fucking close, so... Go ahead and eat all these melon slices. Oh, shit. Ah, I finally got the guy. And I don't think I got his enchanted bow or anything. And I just realized I don't have a pickaxe, which... That's nice. Got some cobblestone, so all I gotta do is find a way to get back up to one of those trees. Which I might try building up a staircase to get up there. And then, will I have enough blocks to get up there? I don't know if I will. We don't have enough blocks, but luckily there's a little cave up here we could go ahead and just come off of, and that should lead us up there. And you know what? I don't know why, but I really like this view, so I think I'm just going to take a screenshot of it and just go ahead and have that be the thumbnail for the video. I don't know what came over me, to be honest with you, but just the way that it looks from here, and you see this little, like, nice green pasture in contrast to kind of this, like, gray, dungy, mountainous area, I think it personally looks really good. I think that's what's going to end up being my thumbnail. Alrighty, and let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay. And I didn't realize this was a new tree, which, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the planks for wood. I I like the fact that they sort of have a strong contrast to them. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to sleep, just so we can go ahead and not end up I just realized in this mod you could go and move your head around in the bed, which is actually pretty funny if you ask me, but I guess it's just me. Alrighty, so then if I go ahead and just make some sticks real quick, and then if I go ahead and put a crafting bench down, and then make another stone pick, then we should be good to go ahead and go out mining. So there we go. We just gotta be careful though, because we don't have any healing items or anything, so cautious. Actually, I know I'm really bad at this game, so I'm probably going to place a bed down in case if I die or anything, so I don't end up getting booted back to spawn and lose all my stuff, especially starting this early. So I'll just go ahead and put it down there. Oh, shit. Yeah, I might go ahead and mine some extra dirt, actually, so we have a bit more blocks to scaffold down there safely. Because I'm not about to just jump down there, and then be like low health, and then have that skeleton hit me a couple times, and then completely thrown out of the loop. Alrighty. There we go. Then there's the skeleton, but I'm really low health. I don't even know if I should try taking him. You know what? We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. He can't even hit me. Oh, yep. Okay then. So, I tried to protect myself and make sure I didn't die, but I guess in the end it didn't even matter because it said the bed was obstructed. So, I guess I'm gonna have to walk back all the way there, which I guess I can go ahead and just punch a couple trees here and hopefully I can get back there in time before my stuff despawns. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Now all I have to do is find where the heck my base is. Rod. I don't even think I can find my base. Actually, wait, I have the cords, so... Yeah, I think it was... I think the cords were 200 something, so I'm thinking I'm far past... I think I'm a little bit past it, if I remember correctly. Ooh boy. I'm gonna find where it was. Actually, I think I'm... Yeah, I think I was actually going the right way. I think I just need to go out a little bit further. I realize now I probably should have placed down like a marker or something, like just put up a dirt pillar with some torches. Because that's one of my big problems with playing Minecraft personally, I found over the years, is I have a tendency to get lost very easily, and one of the ways I've sort of found to help me counteract that is I'll place like little markers throughout the world so that I'll know where to go. And just realizing now that because I didn't do that, might have just shot myself in the foot. Now all I have to do is actually find where my base is, which I don't... No, it's not there. I think we're at the edge, so I don't think it's over there. I'm pretty sure it was close to spawn, unless it changed my spawn point, which I hope that's not the case. And I apologize if you guys hearing a dog barking in the background. That's my dog just losing it. It's probably seen his arch nemesis come out again, which he's sort of in a feud with one of our neighbors. Or one of our neighbors' dogs, I should say. Well, seems like we're gonna have a little bit of trouble finding it. I'm gonna try walking back over to where I was before, over where that, because I know there was like a little spot with oh, here it is. I'm completely retarded. It was right here. So, in order to make sure that doesn't happen again, and I think I pretty much lost all my gear, but it wasn't even that much anyways. Might just use this to go ahead and make iron. Nah, there's really no point to. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm just going to go ahead and recreate my gear. I'm going to build a little dirt pillar just to sort of mark it, and then I'm pretty much just going to end off the video here, and depending on how this goes, I might go ahead and try doing another one. We're just going to have to wait and see how the video ends up doing. So if I go ahead and, no, I don't want the iron. So if I go ahead and do that, so make a stone pickaxe, and stone sword, and an axe, and then I'll probably just save the shovel for later, and then use the leftover coal to make a torch. So if I go ahead and do that, just 4, which should be enough, and then I think we can go ahead and mark the end of the video once I go ahead and put this up. Place a little thing right here. Alrighty. It wasn't exactly enough, but we can just place it here. There we go. And I think this is a good way to end off the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll definitely go ahead and start getting things back into full throttle. Just my next project's probably going to be covering, the difficulty differences of Resident Evil 4. And depending on how this first Let's Play episode goes, I might go ahead and continue this. It kind of just depends like how long I can actually hold my interest in it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and start going back to where I was before and try to change things up a little bit. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed.